or the Plinth of the North. Let's go for not just the city region, let's go for the north of England. It's great to have all of you here. Particularly, I'd like to say before we begin, to Faith, thank you for loaning us Jimmy. I hope that he returned to you in the state that it was in a good condition.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you'll get lots of volunteers who want to come and watch it, because I think the whole city fell in love with him when he was here for a year. And I know this year's statue, when it's unveiled, will have an equal place in people's hearts. And they can see it, so it's great to be part of you, and have you here this morning, particularly as you look at the new statue to go on there. And we look forward to seeing where Jimmy goes to in the future. But the Liverpool Plinth is a partnership between Liverpool Bid Company, the Parish Church of Liverpool, and the Rectory of Liverpool, and Lucy of Belfast. I'm not going to talk about that at all, but I'm just going to provide some little teasers about what we're up to within the commercial industry, legacy, and the cultural commerce board, and the work of art in the public sector, and the art in the public domain. This summer is going to be so exciting with the artworks that will be delivered in the city. If you go and have a look in Harrington Street at the moment, there is an internationally acclaimed artist, Smug, who is painting a mural of the Pool of Life. Part of the work of the Bid Company together with the City Council, and that's going into place very shortly. We're working very hard to get the Epstein statue positioned into Whitechapel, in readiness for the 60th anniversary celebrations this year, of course, of the signing of the contracts, but also the 60th anniversary of Love Me Do, which was really the kickstart of the whole Beatles career. So that will be in place as soon as we can negotiate one or two technicalities with the City Council. Enough said. And then also in July is the work of the biennial. So we have a partnership with the biennial, and just here on St Nicholas Place will be those artworks, and they're already being created on the city and being painted at this moment in time and ready to go, so we look forward to that. July the 14th, is that right, Sam? That's right. So you're all welcome to come back on July the 14th to see those installed. But today is about the Liverpool Plinth, so if I could just pass you across to the Rector of Liverpool.
Just a couple of words from me, because Bill said the main stuff already. So as ever, it is a complete pleasure to host another work of art. The church has a long history, in the last 2,000 years, of commissioning, of showcasing, of promoting the arts, and the visual arts in particular, and we continue that in our 21st century way here in Liverpool. Each of the sculptures so far have provoked a different reaction from the people. I've had the complaints, love complaints. I don't think you can complain. Well, I didn't know. I've had the complaints, I've personally leaving anonymous messages on my answer machine saying it's disgusting. I love that. But we've also had the celebration of joy and people laughing, people smiling, and that's what Jimmy was about. This year's piece, which you'll see in a moment, is much more challenging in some ways, and in other ways it's just evocative of our environment, and that's the key bit of Liverpool Plinth as well, that it's got to speak to the surroundings, and so there is a maritime theme to it. There's also a very obvious theme which reminds us, is resonant of the trade in enslaved Africans, on which money this city was built, and it's a very difficult subject for us to address and talk about, not because we can't find the language, but because we don't always know where to take our discoveries. We know at Liverpool Parish Church that we have a very painful history in the 18th century in connection with trade, and we've tried to be as open as possible about it. There's more coming. There's the inscription to Abel in the churchyard, and this work of art will be evocative of that as well, and so complements our grappling with an issue in our past that we can't now solve, but and of which we are ashamed, and yet now we must also own. So, thank you to Katie for allowing us to bring out that issue in this work of art. However, it's not just about that, it's about all sorts of other things, but most of all, I think we should recognise it as a way in which we can engage the people of the city in different issues as they walk along, as they arrive off their cruise ships, as they come into the building, and they will be infused, they will be provoked, there will be thought coming out of it, and to my mind, that's the job done. That's what we want to do.
Hi everyone, I won't keep you too long. I'm Lucy from Belfast, and I just want to say, first of all, yes, thank you very much to Faith for lending us Jimmy for last year. I think, as I said, Jimmy has been quite a lot with the city, and amazing things to have amazing in very different ways, and it's very contrasting. I'm sure will provoke lots of different types of discussions, which I'm really looking forward to. The piece is called 2400, and when we unveil it, I want you to bear in mind that it has been entirely hand knitted. It probably won't look like that when you see it, and it is made from industrial materials, which are much softer than they may appear. I don't want to give too much away here, but it's a really interesting visual piece. Again, it's very opposite to the work that we had before. Really looking forward to everyone's reactions. I'm also really delighted that Katie's our youngest artist to ever be on the Plinth, a relatively recent graduate, so it's great to be supporting younger artists and supporting their work in such a public and prestigious location. So I think it's probably time to have someone call it.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, you can see it moving.